morning. It is just after 7:30 and here's our first glance of Castaway Cay. We're just pulling in. I can see a Christmas tree. Still moving a little bit. Here's breakfast. Sunshine for the first time. So I'm very excited for today. So here's kind of what you can see from Castaway Cay. Weather was not great, that a lot of things are canceled. But let me see. So there's like boat rentals, and then the family beach is like all there. I think that is Pelican Plunge, and then there are more cabanas that run all the way around, and then I think Serenity Bay is on the other side, but it was closed. Like the beach, the water, everything was closed, so there's just the food and the bar there. So we took the tram out there to have lunch, and then basically came back, sat in a hammock on the family beach for a while, but it was really windy. And then came back to the ship. You can see the tram is going over there, but that's what you can see of Castaway Cay from the ship. Our last towel animal. So sad. Are you sad? Mm-hmm. That was me going, we've relaxed for 2 days, come on. The meal I was most excited for. And this is our view. Look at the butter knife. Ooh, something's happening.
That's cool, say Shaw. Awesome. Come on in. They said Shaw. Intros. This is my little dude Smart and his main man Nemo.
Dude, check it out. It's like a big human tank.
Yo, mini dude's still hot. Human dudes, try to find Nemo.
Try to find us.
Come on down, little blue. Everyone say hello, Dory.
Hello, Dory.
You too, Jellyman.
Oh, Crush, I'm not really comfortable with this. I don't know anything about talking to humans.
Oh, I can speak human.
It's weird.
Let's go think of some games we can play with them, okay?
That is an awesome idea, Jellyman. You made it! Everyone say, hey, Mr. Ray.
Mr. Ray.
Are you dudes ready to have a most priceless time hanging out with the Crushmount? Say cha. Awesome. I'm gonna catch some air and I'll totally be back to get to know you dudes. Jellyman, Little Blue, how about those games, dudes?
Games? Hey, HelloFresh, come on, play a guessing game with us.
Okay, everybody, let's play a guessing game.
Jell, where are you from, dudette? Did you say California? Dude, they have the righteous waves in California. Sweet. What's your name, dudette? Did you say Kate? Dude, Cowabunga Cay. Sweet. So, Cowabunga Cay, what was the most awesome thing you did all day? Did you say the pool? Dude, that is awesome! Dude, did you go swimming at the... You said you were from California. And dude...
Also, I got to talk to Crush. It was cool. I didn't think he was talking to me. Ethan got the tuna. What was it? I don't know. And this is a halloumi something, but it looks very fancy. Ethan got the lemon icebox pie. And I got the cheesecake. Good morning. It is 7:36 on Monday morning, and it is the morning we get off the ship. So, we got a piece of paper yesterday that had all the instructions for disembarkation, and we packed up our bags and left them outside of our room last night between 8:30 and 10:30, and they were picked up. So we have a bag with all the stuff that we needed for last night and this morning, as well as like my backpack and Ethan's camera backpack and stuff like that. And then we have breakfast at 8, so depending on which dining rotation you're in, they'll tell you, it'll say on that piece of paper what time breakfast is, and you go to whichever restaurant you were at last night. So we'll be back at Animator's Palette, and then if you are at Palo or Remy, you'll be at the scheduled restaurant, so the restaurant that you missed because you were at Palo or Remy. We did try to get Palo brunch, but it was booked up and there was a wait list and we did not get that. But last night was very rough. The boat was moving like crazy. It was just constant like clanging and stuff, and so it kind of sucks that that's the last night experience that we have, and I feel like that's what's gonna stick with us. So I don't know if we'll be going on another cruise. We'd have to seriously consider it, but yeah, so then once we're off board, we have to get our luggage and then go to the rental car place, which I think it's at Port Canaveral. We'll probably have to take a shuttle or something, and then get the rental car, and then we're going back to Walt Disney World to try and see a little bit of Hollywood Studios. I imagine our breakfast will be pretty quick, and then leave from Hollywood Studios to go to the airport. But did you have a good cruise, Ethan? with the exception of the first and third night. Yeah, like the weather left a lot to be desired, so I think we had fun, but I wouldn't say that it was like the best thing ever because he wasn't feeling well, and which there was no way to know, but now that we know that he can feel like that, but just like Saturday, if it had been sunny, we would have been like out on the decks, but it was cold and cloudy and rainy, and even yesterday was really windy, that like Serenity Beach was closed, or Serenity Bay, like the beach was closed, and a lot of excursions were canceled and everything, but so I don't know, but I'm glad that we did it to know what it's like. I'm glad it was only a 3-night so that we weren't not feeling well for an even longer period of time. It was really fast though. Like I would say this would be like a tester cruise, but I can't imagine like if you like cruising, it's like you get on and you get off. It goes by really fast, but I guess I will show you our breakfast, but yeah, we're just sitting waiting until breakfast. The first breakfast, because we were the second dining rotation, the first one was at 6:45, which would be really early. We definitely could have used the sleep. We definitely could use the sleep. Could use more sleep. But yeah, so that is what's going on.